throwing steroids on there. That's where you would start feeling like, real powerful, is when you had that 1 cc of testosterone to help you out, and then you threw the Anavar on top, and it's going to be like, damn, this is really doing what I want it to do. And so if you have legit Anavar, something like 40 or 50 milligrams on top of per day, on top of 250 milligrams testosterone per week, would be great. And then just make sure that you have some anti-estrogen tablets with you. So like buy 1 box of Arimidex or something. You could buy 1 box of Arimidex, like 30 tablets or whatever, if you can find that. And you need to find it if you're going to run the cycle, because you might have some estrogen side effects from the testosterone. If you're going to run steroids in general, you got to have anti-estrogen tablets on hand. Just in general, guys, if you're going to take steroids, it's stupid to do it without having like some Arimidex or exemestane or letrozole. You're just asking for trouble. All right, next question. David. It's from David. Hey, Dan, what are your thoughts on tamoxifen Nolvadex? Restrict to PCT only? Yeah, that's pretty much what I think. Nolvadex, it's not really the most healthy stuff, and it also reduces your IGF-1, so it makes the growth hormone that you naturally produce not work as well. And so it's just better like not to take it. And people use it as an anti-estrogen on cycle to prevent from getting gyno, but that's like pretty much all it does. It doesn't kill systemic estrogen the way that Arimidex or exemestane or letrozole does. Instead, it just blocks it at the receptor, okay? So, and it blocks it the best and selectively. That's why it's called a SERM, a selective estrogen receptor modulator. It blocks it really well at the nipple. It selectively blocks for that tissue. So, when you're running your cycle, it's better to just take Arimidex or exemestane or letrozole, because that actually kills the estrogen and removes it from the body. So you don't get any estrogen side effects. You remove that bad health problem having high estrogen in your body when you're using steroids with those anti-estrogen, anti-aromatase tablets, AI. But with the Nolvadex, you can use it for PCT, and it's a good PCT drug at like 20 to 40 milligrams per day. It's a good PCT drug to help get your balls working again and producing sperm and producing natural testosterone. But it also can be used to shrink gyno. So if you do have gyno and you have like a hard lump underneath your nipple, that's what gyno is, okay? Gyno isn't so much like having some fat around there or something. You can just diet that off. But if you've actually got like a lump under your nipple and you can feel it, and it feels like BBs or like frozen peas or something like that, it like feels textured and kind of rough, like that's gyno, okay? That's breast tissue development. And everybody has a gland down there, okay? So if you feel something, if you reach down there and you feel something behind your nipple, that's normal. That's not gyno, okay? But if you feel like this, textured ball thing that is, not small at all, it's not normal. You'll know the difference, okay? You'll know the difference. And, that is gyno, and that can be shrunk using Nolvadex to starve it of its estrogen source. So what you can do is you stop using steroids, okay? So you go off steroids so that you're not having any estrogen being produced in your body, okay? And then you start taking the AI, the anti-estrogen, like Arimidex. You take that at a normal dosage, like a few times per week, and then you take the Nolvadex at like 40 milligrams per day, like 20 to 40 milligrams or even 60 milligrams per day while you're doing that and you're not on steroids. And it will shrink that little like lump behind your nipple if you have it. It'll shrink that thing down, starving it of estrogen and killing a bunch of those breast tissue cells. So that is another use for tamoxifen Nolvadex. Next question is from John. Hi, I like your YouTube videos. There's a lot of truth in them that most people don't talk about or ignore.